Today I'm going to make a 6-inch Funfetti cake for my daughter. This is the recipe I would use if I was making a smash cake for a 1-year-old's birthday, but I'm just going to use it for a singular cake for my daughter since she's not a big sweets fan. So in a bowl, I'm going to start by creaming together 1/4 cup of unsalted softened butter and 1/2 cup of sugar. And then I'm going to add in 1 egg and a splash of vanilla, about a teaspoon, but if you follow me at all, you know I never measure vanilla. And then 2 tablespoons of full fat sour cream. And then give that a really good mix. And you want to also make sure that you scrape down the sides of your bowl so that everything is well incorporated and nothing gets wasted. And then once you have that all done, you're going to then start adding in your dry ingredients. 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now, if you used salted butter, you don't need to add additional salt. And then you need to add in 3/4 cup of sifted cake flour. My previous video, I made homemade cake flour, so if you want to learn how to do that, go back and watch that video and then combine that all together. And then you need to add in 1/3 cup of milk. I'm using whole milk, but you can use half and half, low-fat buttermilk, really whatever you have. And then give that a good mix and scrape down the sides of your bowl to make sure that there's no flour pockets. I previously had preheated my oven to 350 as well. These are the sprinkles from Trader Joe's that I'm using. So add 2 tablespoons to a bowl with about a 1/2 or so teaspoon of flour and coat the sprinkles in the flour. This ensures that they don't all sink to the bottom of your batter when you bake the cake. So just dump them in and give your batter a little mix. Fold them in. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then put the cake batter into your prepared cooking or baking dish, excuse me. I'm using a 6-inch, but there is extra batter, so I'm also going to make 3 cupcakes, and I'm going to bake this at 350 for about 22 to 25 minutes. My 6-year-old granddaughter wanted to frost the cake, and we are not making homemade frosting this time. So she is going to do a lovely job frosting this cake and sprinkling more sprinkles for her mama. I think she's doing a really great job here. And then she's going to put in 1 candle, and then her big brother is going to light the cake or the candle, and we're going to sing and have a happy birthday. Enjoy!